Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Jarvis Scott with What's Happening Birmingham. I am back with my good friend Taz. A lot of y'all probably saw his first video we did was talking about generational wealth, but I wanted to bring him back for a bonus segment because one of the things Taz is very passionate about, and you see his Facebook posts and other social media channels, is about life insurance, which is whole versus term. And he gets very into this subject on his social media. So I wanted to give him the opportunity and the platform to really give his viewpoint and give you all some options so you all can kind of, be informed. So Taz, your opinion,
right?
Whole versus term. I'm just going to give you this floor. Go ahead.
Right. So first off, I have a lot of talks about whole life versus term with a lot of different agents and clients and just people in the industry. And of course, everybody has their own, idea of what should and shouldn't be. I personally subscribe to, buy term and invest, right? Not just buy term, right? Because if you just buy term and you don't invest, then this process won't work. But buy term and invest the difference, and that's a much better plan than buying whole life insurance, right? So you have a question about it, or should I just elaborate more?
Keep going.
Okay. So here's the thing. We've been taught for years to buy whole life because we need life insurance for our whole life. But I don't subscribe to that idea. I feel like if we had money, we wouldn't need life insurance, right? So, and I'm talking about the average family, the average middle class family, not wealthy people, right? So, wealthy people buy life insurance for different reasons, but the average middle class American family is buying life insurance just to put people in the ground. They just want to put their family member in the ground.
Like burial
right?
expense.
They just want to bury their family member, right? So if that's the idea that they have, then they need to buy term because term is way cheaper, right? Why pay a whole lot of money for your premium for a small amount of coverage when you could spend a small amount of premium for a lot of coverage, right? It just makes more sense to buy a lot for a little. And I teach people to, of course, get debt free as soon as possible and then invest for the later time. So if you catch a person at a young age of, let's just say, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and they buy, a lump sum of life insurance, the life insurance was created to be income replacement, right? Now, they buy it to put their family member in the ground, but life insurance was created to do much more than that. It was created to be an income replacement. So if you catch a young family somewhere between 20 and 40, mom and dad both have a job, they own a home, they got kids, they're in debt. If we lose dad's income, we need to replace his income to sustain that family, right? So that's what life insurance was created to do. So I need a bunch of life insurance for that. So if I were to buy, the same amount of life insurance in whole life and term, whole life is going to cost way more. So at that point, I'm losing in the wealth building category. So what we need to do is buy the term, invest the difference that we would spend in that whole life in an investment. 30 years from now I don't even need life insurance because I'm debt free at that point if I follow the program. And once I get debt free, let's just say at 65, if I'm 65 and I got multiple millions, or if I got $500,000, or if I got 300,000, I don't need to spend $100 or $200 a month for a $10,000 life insurance policy that's whole life. So that's my plan for families, to teach them how to get debt free as soon as possible, how to build wealth so that they don't need life insurance. Now, you do have those people that say, well, I still want to have life insurance even after that. Great. Well, you still need to have term because term is cheaper. Now, the issue is most companies just don't have terms that go past about, 70 or 80, right? So what do I have? Well, I personally, if I can get a person covered before age 70, my term goes all the way to age 100. I got guaranteed insurability once I get a person covered all the way until age 100.
Okay, can you, I always like to do this, like if people is watching the video. Well, the reason why I don't buy insurance is because my job has some insurance.
Right.
Can you tell people the pitfalls behind that?
Right. So here's the thing. Group coverage isn't guaranteed, right? I have life insurance on my job. One of the other issues with it is you're normally underinsured. If you have a $150,000 mortgage, $200,000 mortgage, Plus, you want to make sure that if something happens, your kids can go to college, and you got student loan debt, you got credit card debt, and you got a group policy, and that's it. How far is that group policy going to go, right? If my group policy is only $50,000 or only $100,000, or if it's one time my income, is that enough to do what's needed for my family? When you look at why it was created to be income replacement. Well, how long is one time my income going to last for my family? If I have a young family, 2 or 3 kids that are, somewhere between 5 and 10 or 5 and 15, right? How much is, $100,000 going to last if the first $15,000 is going to be burial, and, I got student loan debt that I leave behind for my wife or my spouse, right? How long will that last for the family? Group insurance is normally just not enough to do everything that's needed for the family. So that's the issue with it.
All right,
and it's not guaranteed, right? So somebody else owns that policy, right? Your company owns the policy. You don't own the policy. So you need to have a policy that you're in control of.
And then a lot of times, too, a lot of people jump from job to job.
That's
because
right.
This is not the days when our parents grew up. They stayed at a job for 30 years. Most people stay 3 or 4 years.
That's right.
And then the biggest mistake I know a lot of us make is, we getting that paycheck, which goes back to that paycheck mentality, is that, if I get this policy, it's going to take 2 or 3 more % out of it.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I won't get that.
Right.
And then you be with no insurance.
Right. And then, of course, your group insurance stops the moment they fire you or lay you off or you quit. It stops at that point. So if you have a lapse in job to job, you have a lapse where you have no coverage. I actually had a friend that passed from my hometown. And he died, and he had a week off between jobs, because a lot of times people, they'll take a little time off because your job doesn't give you the time off that you want. But he actually passed during that week, and he didn't have coverage.
Wow.
Right. So we need to have coverage that we're in control of at all times to make sure our family is properly protected. And the one other issue is, if I have group insurance on my job today, and then I find out that there's some health problem that I have. Now I'm not able to get life insurance, right? So here's the thing. When I turned 35, I found out that I had a heart condition, right? So at this point, I'm no longer insurable. But I purchased it at a young age, and I got a lot of coverage, right? So this is one of the mistakes that people make. They say, well, I'll just get it later. Right? Right? And tomorrow's not promised, and you don't know what your health will be at a later date. I thought I was in the best health of my life, and I found out I had a heart condition. So therein lies the issue. So life insurance is cheap when you buy it young, when you're in great health. The problem is the later we wait, the worse our health gets. Now the more it's going to cost, right? So I always tell people, buy term and invest, but whole life is needed for a person that can't purchase term, right? So if I wait until I'm 65 and I got a heart condition, no company's going to give me term insurance because term is cheaper, right? So now I'm forced to purchase a whole life policy, if I can even get the whole life policy. And now I'm paying $100, $200, sometimes $300 for a very small amount of coverage.
All right, so if people are interested in hearing a little bit more about your philosophies on this, or because I like Pastor, he actually works for a financial firm here in town. What's the best contact number and all that?
If you want to contact me, my phone number is 205-201-8562. You can reach me at my email, Tazarus Whittle at Yahoo, TazarusWhittle at Yahoo, or Facebook, Tazarus Whittle, and Instagram as well, Tazarus Whittle.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Taz, thank you for coming on
sir.
bonus segment.
Yes, sir.
I got a feeling I'm about to create a playlist for him on the YouTube channel.
Right.
Bring him back for some more segments, talk about some, other topics and things like that. So, Taz, thank you again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all for watching this video again of my good friend Taz. Please check out what's happening Birmingham.com for more videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all again and have a great day. Bye-bye. And buy some life insurance.
Take care. Call me.
Bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.